Do you know that MT5 has a very cool features right over here? You can even trade using your phone right over here with the MT5. You can hand many indicators right over here. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you how you can just use your MT5 over here in the phone. You don't need a laptop over here to place your trend, to close your trend. And during the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you even an advanced features, a very cool features that was actually added to the MT5, and it is making it to be very amazing right over here. So make sure that you watch this video until the end, because you're going to be learning a lot, and we are going to start right after the intro of this video. Now, when you talk about the MT5 right over here, is that some people ask the difference between MT4 and MT5. I always give the difference that MT5 is actually an advanced of MT4. So when we talk about the MT5 over here, is like it has more features compared to the MT4. It's like just saying like iPhone 14, iPhone 15, iPhone 13, iPhone 14. The other that is next is actually more advanced. What we'll be coming with maybe MT6. I don't know, but maybe with the time, maybe we just see what we'll be getting over here. But it's actually being looks very amazing over here. So I'm going to be showing you how you can just be using this MT5, as you can see right over here. And I'm going to start right from where you actually have to start, which is very cool. For example, if you are using the broker that is FXPesa, that you allow you to use the FXPesa, that you allow you to use MT4, then this is very cool, because where you actually have to start right over here is to log into your FXPesa website. That is the portal, and the moment you just go to the portal right over here, you'll be having your account. Remember to have an account, and if you don't have an account, you have to register using the link in the description of this video, which is very easy. Just register to the description of this video. You'll get a video that will guide you on how to just do that. So I want us to link between the broker and the MT5, but if you want to skip, you can just skip this step if you actually know how to just do it. But let me just show you for the people who actually just want to this process, because it's actually very easy as well. All you just have to do is just go here where you can see there is your account ID over here that is written either MT4 or MT5 executive account, and you come to these three dots right over here. So this dot, the moment you just click these three dots over here, then they will just take you to where you actually have to set your trending password. Remember, the password you're going to put over here is the password that you'll be using to set it, to connect it to the MT5 right over here, which is actually just very easy over there. Now, let's I'm going to do, so I'm going to click set trending password, which is very easy, and then select account. I select this account, new trending password. I have to put new trending password. You can use the digital between all those characters. You have instructions right over here. For example, I just going to put this. Maybe I can put team, and then I put 1 2 3 4. I'm just giving an example of this one special character, and then I'm going to be putting, okay, let me just put at team 1 2 3. Okay, add team 1 2 3 4. So you can see that, and then portal password is a password that you use to register to the FXPesa. And the moment you actually click submit, then actually you have clicked, you have this trending password that you can use to connect to them MT5. Remember, your password that you use to log into FXPesa is still there, but you can be changing anytime you just forget your trading password. Now, the next thing is to download the MetaTrader 5 from the Play Store. You just go to the Play Store, download the MetaTrader 5, and then you just go to the setting. The setting is on downward over here on the right side, and the moment you just click that, then you can click up here where there is you see the demo account. You can click like that, and then if you actually look on the right side, you see something like plus. Okay, so you just have to hit that plus, and then over here, if you have not searched it, this is your first time, you can search for EGM. So the moment you just search for EGM, it will bring you EGM Securities Limited. You click that, and then remember over here to enter your account login, which is actually your account ID. So you have to make sure that you have your account ID just like this. You can copy and you put it here. Okay, you put it here, and then remember the login password is the password that you created, that you have created. That is the one that you actually put right over here. And then after that, you remember this is now the live account, not a demo account. In case it is demo account, you have to go to the AGM security demo account. But on that one, we are already done. So let me repeat again over here because it's a live account. So we are done with that step. So we click done, and then the money will actually be reflecting right over there. So you can see the same amount that is actually reflecting on my FXPesa account. It is the same amount that is reflecting on the live account. How do you really trade with this amount of money? You can go to the chart over here. I'll be showing you how to set all these things, explaining all those things so that they can just be very easy for you. And remember also, I'll be explaining between margin, equity, free margin, and all that. Towards the end of the video, I'll be showing you tricks. This is going to be a very good and long video that you're going to understand right over here. Now let's start now onto this because we have already linked our account. So because let me see whether I can trade with this amount of money. But before we place a trend, let me just show you how actually you just set all these. First of all, let's start on this side on the quote. So on the quote right over here, this is actually where you can put the currency that you want to monitor. Is like a watch list. A watch list is where actually you can be checking what is going on, the currencies that you want them to be here. Like the one up list over here is the one that I just want to monitor: Euro, USD, Audi. You see all those things that are the one that I just want to monitor. If you actually want to hand or remove any pair over here or change this one, so you can see these are the currencies with spreads, how the spreads are moving. And if I just want to remove the spreads, and you can see on the left side up there, there's some lines, and then you can just click that and the currencies pair money will just be appearing right over here. Now if you want to add any currency to this watch list over here, it is just very easy. All you just have to do is to click the pen quote on the pen on the right side up here. Then you click that pen, and then you can search any currency that you actually want to hand over here. For example, let's say I want to add something like gold. I click XU, and you can see there's gold versus euro and gold versus USD. And then I can actually click the mark that is plus over here. So in case this appears over here and there's not anything else over here, is a plus, green plus sign here, that means it is not in my watch list, and I can decide to hand it. So you can see I have handed, and I can even hand Euro, USD. You can hand anything over here, BTC, USD. Remember, you can trade crypto on the leverage matters, and you can hand like that. When you cancel this and you go to your list downward over there, you can see they're actually downward over here, and they are appearing right over here, which is very interesting. Now assume you just want to remove all those and just be left with those. It's just very easy. You just go again to the pen, and then you mark all the ones that you just want to remove. You can add everything that you just want to remove, and finally click then delete mark over here. Unless, so for if you actually want to, you can see this remain those ones, and you can see the moment you go to the watch list, you'll be seeing that. Remember, if you want to just check without the spreads, you can be looking and doing something like that. So you can see it's just very easy how you just add currencies to your watch list here on FX on MT5. So that is step number one. The step number two that you have to be doing over here is to understand what are these values. So you can see we have Euro USD, that is the pair. The first thing that you can see right over here is the bind price, that is 1.071238, and the and the ask price is on the other side, and the difference is actually, if you actually subtract the difference between those two, they will give you something, the spread. So the spread means that is the price you pay to the broker in time you open a position of that. But sometimes if you click that, you see that number is actually counted, and the 20 you see over here is actually the 20 mark is 20, that you can see 2021 is actually the spread. You can see gold over here is around 40. Those are points, 40 point x euro 50, that is, or to call them the spread as well, that is 60. So it just continues just like that, and that is what you just have to know. The difference between ask and binary price, that is what gives the spread into the market. That's just easy. Now the step number 2 is, I hope now you have understood those. So there is how you can go to the chart, how to analyze this market. But the moment you go to this chart over here, you can go in 2 ways. You can go either by clicking the chart downward over there to analyze your market through technical analysis, or during when you are in quote, you can decide whether you want to trade Euro USD on my watch list. I can just click that and then go to chart. You can see, you can just go to the chart when you click Euro USD. If I want to trade gold, I can go to the watch list and click gold and then go to the chart. It will take you where you can actually trade the gold. But you can see something is different. It's not looking like Forex because everything is different now. The step number 2 is actually how to set your MT5 to be looking amazing, and this is very easy. How you have to do that is very easy. All you just have to do, remember to click down one over here where there is setting. You can see we have setting right here, and the moment you just click that setting here, you just go over here down one where there is setting. You can see the setting over here. I think the mobile device will just be different. Let me see the setting. You just click up one, that your setting will just be very up over there, and then you see below journal, you see the setting mark. And the moment if you're using an Android phone, then you can go to you see somewhere written, the way we are going is actually where it is written colors. So I'm going to settings over here, and the moment you just go to the setting, then you can set a lot of things over here, language, sounds, in case you just want to hear the sounds anytime you are just trading on this, and a lot of things right over here. Now this is interesting. Let me show you something. Now that is what you can just do in terms in case you're actually using the Android phone. You just go to the setting and you can just see that. And let me see right over here what you have to use. You can go to the settings, then I think colors, and then you can be setting the way I'm going to be showing you right over here. Now the next thing that you have to do after clicking this, although if you're using another phone, maybe it can just show you something different, you can just go to the chart. You can go to the chart right here and then click at the middle of the chart, and then make sure there are 2 windows over here. Remember, there is a down one window over here where you can add some indicators, and the up one where you can add still indicators, but you can click that to set your chart. So I click that and then I go to the setting. So the moment I click setting over here, first of all, you can see the one is selected over here is the line. I don't want lines, I want the candlesticks. So these are how the candlesticks actually just look. But if you check these candlesticks so well, they are not appealing, because sometimes we use greens and reds to tell us whether the market is on bullish or the market is actually just going down. So I'm going to stay to the setting and set the colors over here. Now you still go downward over here, and you see somewhere written colors. That is what I was talking about, the Android phone. In case you're using a different phone, or maybe a different, your phone is just showing you the different or differently, or maybe some update that will just be coming about in case the changes this happens to MT5. Now what you see right over here, just understand this concept, is you see the colors over here, and then you see somewhere written the bar, this bar burn down, so you can just leave that one. In this there is some bar up, you can put green. In this burn down you can put red. Bulls, so the bull is when the market is actually going up, we prefer putting the green color, so you can put the green color right here. And then when there is bear market is when the market is going down, then you can just be placing your red over there. And then there's line, there's a lot of things, bid price, ask price. They can just bid price like buying price, and ask price is like selling, so it can be remain red right over here. So when you go back to the market and your market, you actually be looking like this. Your chart will be looking like this in that stamp. So this is how the candlesticks look. You can see now it's just look like forex trading now, just like that. Now if you actually you press up between, you can see that those two lines, you can see down one over here, they indicate there's a difference between this region and this region. For example, if you actually want to add some indicators, what am I going to do over here? Because you can add indicators here and a lot of things. If you want to add indicators, this is very easy. There are some indicators that you want to hand up, and the other indicators you just want to hand down. So remember, there are two windows around this area. So if I want to add indicator like Bollinger Band, actually will be appearing upward. If I want to add that is RSI, I will actually add it downward over here. So what I'm just going to do is actually hand an indicator downward over here, and all you just have to do is to just press downward over here, and actually to just be appearing down over here. So remember, those are the two types of indicators that you can just be putting over here, the downwards and the upper side. So the moment you just break downward over here, you go to the indicators, and then you can see the window over here. You click sign, and then over here I can hand something like the mark D over here, and then you click done. It is up there. So the moment you just do that and you click done, it will just take you to the window where you can actually interpret this indicator over here, in case you actually know how it works. And it's just going to be a very easy process for you right over here. Now if I want to add indicator up one over there, I'll click upper of the screen, that is around the middle of the screen, and then I'll just be adding another indicator right over here, which is very easy. So I just go again to the indicators, and then I just click plus sign over here, like in the main window, and then you in plus, and then I can select something like the Bollinger Band. So the Bollinger Band is actually will be that is included into the chart, which is very easy, and then it can appear like that. If you know how to use the Bollinger Band, then this is going to be very easy for you, because this is already loaded, and then you can just combine different indicators maybe to get your entry of the levels that you just want over there, which is very easy right over here. That is a simple things. You can combine all indicators that you just want over here. Now the next step that you're asking yourself is, can I delete this indicator? How many indicators can I use over here? You can see there are a lot of indicators right over here, although there are not so many, but they are main indicators that you can learn how you use them, and they're going to be very beneficial to you as a trader over here. So you can see I have hardened relative strength index downward over here, and actually it's just appearing downward over here. It is showing me the strength of overbought and oversold areas, and that is interesting. Now if you want to delete these indicators, just go to the F button over here, and then you click end it. The moment you see that end it over here, the moment you just click it, then it will just bring a negative sign, like the way you can see right over here, and then you can press anything that you just want to remove, any indicator you just want to remove. If you want to remove all of them, you can just click that negative sign and click delete, just like that, and you can see now we don't have any indicator in our chart, and that makes things to be very simple. So you can see you can be analyzing this market in a very simple way like that. The next thing that you're going to be seeing over here is the way you can look at this is the chart minute time frame, because you can see on the right left side up there, this is how you can actually expand the screen by just using your fingers to zoom like normal. You just use your fingers to zoom, two fingers, and then you can just zoom like the way you zoom on a picture, on everything. On the other side, that is how you can zoom and zoom out through the fingers by just adjusting through the numbers over there. It's just going to be very simple the way you zoom through the phone, and you can just see your chart in any angle that you just want over there. Now, the most interesting part now that you're going to be seeing over here is actually how to change the time frame, because you can see we have M15, M12, and you can put from 1 minute time frame up to the highest time frames over here, monthly time frame, and it's just very easy to just do that. All you have to do is actually price up there where it is M15, and that is why you can just be adjusting your time right over here anytime you just want to adjust it too. But you can see this chart looks amazing right over here. In case you just want to hand something like object, that is draw trend lines over here, let's just draw the line lines before you go to minute over here and time frames. You can click the button over here and you can draw something like arrows. And if you cannot see that, you can see if you're using another phone over here, you can, the moment you click on the object that is on your screen, it will appear something in circle, and then you can click something, the button that is actually up over here, or you can select the object, and then you just be drawing your trend line. You just press either it is a line you want to draw, and then you come to the screen, hold onto screen, and then scroll. It will actually draw a line to where you want it to be, up to the place you want it to be. It's just very simple. In case you want to delete it, you can click that line. You can copy those lines, trend lines over here. In simple terms, that is why you check all your trending technical analysis instrument, and that way where you can actually analyze your market from, which is actually very easy in terms of anything. When you just want over here, you're being given those main trending instrument over here, trend lines over there, they are there. So is making you very easy for you to analyze the market right over here. So that's very simple over here. In case you want to change the time frame, I told you just click M1 or M5 on the left side up there, and then you can just select the time frame to any time frame you just want. This is 1 minute time frame, and you can see candlesticks are being formed after every 1 minute, and that is 1 minute time frame. You can go to 1 week time frame according to your analysis, and how you use MT4, MT5 over here. Remember, even this is how MT4 works. It's only that the MT5 actually has more features compared to MT5, and thus makes it to be a very cool thing right over here. Thus becomes very simple. Now it will just be taking us to the next step, I think, from here, where we'll be learning now how to place the trend. And you can be placing your trend in 2 ways. That is our next step that you're just going to go through. But I hope this you have understood up that point, and you can see everything you have selected over there. In case you want to delete, you can delete. Now, before we go to placing the trend, there's something you notice over here. The plus button before the F is appearing there. So the moment you click that, you can select between the time, the market. Actually, for example, let me just click that, and the moment I can move over here, I can just know when the price was at a certain level. Like when I select over here, I know that, and that is the euro, that is the gold was at 1909 at 12th of September at 17:10 p.m. So that is what you can notice over here. So that plus button up there will be helping you to discover to that is and draw chart, show you the price and the time right over here, which is something very interesting and cool over here. Now let's learn how to trade, but I'm going to switch from the live account, and if you just want to switch from different account, you just go to the settings, click where it is demo, and you can select one of your account, like this demo account, and this is what you actually notice right over here. Now before I show you how to trade, let me just close this trend that are running over here. But because you'll not be coming around here again, let me show you something cool that was actually introduced by the Meta Trader 5. And what it does over here, you can close all your trend at once in case actually you opened multiple positions, and you can close the running trains even if you have many, instead of closing one by one, which is very cool right over here. So all you just have to do, there's a 3 button over here that is on the position. If you actually ring the one position over here, then on the hand of it, that is over here, 3 dots are appearing over there. You click those dots and you see something like close up position, close profitable position. So if you click profitable position, it will only close the positions that are open and they are running in profit, and it will leave the rest that are running into losses. But you can see all these are green, and when I click close over here, it will be closing almost all of them now, because all of them actually are green, and you can see it has closed everything right over here. Now that sounds be simple. Make sure that you follow up to the end, because I'll be explaining what is trend margin, what is margin level, and all that. The next button you see is history, and the history is where it just shows you the trends you took, and it can just show you the trends you took maybe in 6 months, 1 year, and the profit that you just been able to make, deposit you have been able to deposit, and the withdrawal you have been able to make, and the commission the platform has taken, the swap the platform has taken, and all that. And it's just going to be a very interesting thing right over here. So that is why you can see everything. You can see, for example, the weekly over here and all that. So we have position, we have orders, we have deals. You can just go through that, because almost the same thing, unless if you have usage of them, then that is the time you can maybe be using those information right over here. But anytime you can know the amount of money that you just want to be making right over here. Orders, deals, all of them are right over here, which is just very simple and easy like that. I hope you're following on this, because I'm going to be showing you another interesting things that you'll be learning over here, and that is to open the position in this forex trading right over here using the MT4, of which you can actually take in 2 ways. Okay, one of the way that you can just use over here, I'm just going to be showing you over here, which is very simple. You can either go to the trade and click the plus button over here and click any currency, or you can go to the chart, or you can even open position right from the quote. Any of those 3 you can open your position from, but let's just go to the quote over here. So the moment you just go to the quote, for example, I just want to buy Euro USD, all I have to do is to click Euro USD. And the moment you just click that Euro USD, it will take me over here, or even to the chart, and take me to trend. So I have to click the trend right over here. So the moment I click the trend over here, you can see there is an instant execution, there is a lot size and adjustment, where you can adjust your lot size like on this place. So I just want to adjust the lot size. You'll be learning more about this lot size, you'll be learning more about the instant execution, pending orders, all that I'll be explaining towards the end of this video. That's why you have to follow everything, because I'm going to explain everything in this video, which is very easy. So over here I have to put the stop loss and take profit. If you're using other phone, maybe if you have an Android phone, then you'll be seeing that the stop loss is actually on the left side and the take profit is actually on the right side. So you can enter into the market, buy, and the moment you click buy, actually this position will just be opening. I'll be explaining all of those towards the end of this video, but don't make sure that you watch all of it. It's just going to be very simple for you. Now after this, you can open the position by clicking either buy or sell, and your order will be executed. If you go to trend, you see your profit is running or your losses are running. That is why you can monitor the income over here and how the market is actually flowing, how you're flowing either in profit or loss. If you want to close this position, it's very easy. Swipe on the left side, and then you can click mark that is tick over here. You can monitor close this contract over here, and then the moment you click close, then it will just be closed. If you want to see that contract, you can just go to the history. It will actually be posted to the history at what profit you closed at, and it's just going to be very simple for you right over here. So in the next step, let me just show you the rest of the things, like how to trend, how to use that is what is instant execution, and the other thing that I'm going to explain over here, balance, equity, and all that. Make sure that you continue following up on this next episode coming up in just a second. Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is Dan and this is Dan Tech channel. In this video actually I'll just be explaining what you see over here, because we can see there is market, there is buy limit, there is sell limit, there is buy stop limit and all this. So actually I'm going to explain all this so that you can just know how to navigate them, how to execute all those trends, and it will just be very important. But before we start, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. You'll be notified anytime. Actually, this bell round one over there, make sure that you click that notification bell so that you can just be notified anytime I just upload a new video. And to start on this video actually is just very easy. As I have said, you will be notified anytime and just make a new video just like this. And on the forex trading, for this is your first time maybe to hear about the forex trading, you can consider to use that is FXPesa, because FXPesa is just here to help you make good amount of money, deposit the small spread out over there. You can check the description in the below so that you can see how things goes, and also I made a video, or now you can just use FXPesa and other platform to link it also to the MT4. So this is MT4, work the same as MT5, they almost work the same. Now I'm going to explain this in a very easy way, and we are going to start from that is from the top mpaka chini kabisa, sindio? So let's start with market execution. Now these things are clarified into two things. There is market execution, kuna market order, kuna market execution na kuna pending orders. This is pending orders. So when you see the market execution, this lies under this category, but all these three of them, they are all pending orders. The reason being, when you just execute the trend either in the buy limit, sell limit, buy stop or sell limit, it's not going to be executed instantly, but it's going to be pending. That means it will not be executed instantly. It is going actually to stay a little longer before that price is just maybe reaches over there. Sometimes that pending limit can be executed or cannot be executed, but there's no guarantee that all these three can be executed. But you know, market execution is instant and it is 100% execution, because the moment you just click that one, you're just going to it is going to be executed instantly. Now what is the market order? A market order, for example, is where you just click buy and then the market start instantly. Okay, for example, let's say you are dealing with the euro USD and the price is at 0.99600. so when you just click buy at this point, when you click buy at the market price, so the price will enter here not exactly, because there is what we call spread, but just know the market will be executed instantly. So your market will be instant. You have an open order instantly. The moment you click, you will have open position instantly. Okay, so where you even just want to, maybe you and when you actually can you actually put this market order and all that. For example, let's say you have noticed the market has reached to the point there you just wanted and you did not place any point. So what are you going to do? Umejua imefika pale ulikuwa unataka. So what you are going to do? You are going to click market execution so that you can just buy instantly. Okay, let's just go to the next thing, which is buy limit. And when we talk about the buy limit over here, we are talking about where you just want to buy when the price imefika mahali fulani. Let's assume this price, this is the movement, but you know the price is just going to reach this point. Let's say this is the point X, and maybe this is 0.999500 of euro USD, and you know that when this price touches this point, it is going to bump up and go up this way. So because this price is at this level, and you know, maybe you would not be that is always checking the market, what you can just do is to put the buy limit over here. You to put the buy limit here. So you can put buy limit, you can click buy limit here and then put the price as 0.99500, so that when it reaches this point, it is going to sell, it is going to buy automatically. And then if the market continues now to go down, it will start going loss, and when it reaches this point and starts going up, then you will be having your profit. So I hope you have understood that. That's very easy to understand that. Let's talk about what we call sell limit, because this is opposite of that. So when you talk about this one, we are talking about the opposite of what we have talked over here, of what we have discussed over here. Let's see, assume the market is going this way, and this is the market. Assume now, you know, because this is a trend, and you know the market, the price is going to come over here and then the price is going to go down. So you are predicting that the market will reach to this point and then start going down. So this is a sell because you're predicting the sell. Okay, sell offer. So what you do is to put the sell limit, so that when this point reaches over here, the market will now start predicting down. So the price is here, so it will pend until it reaches this point. Ikifika hapa, now it will execute your order and then it will start going down. You get your profit if your predictions becomes right. So yeah, so where you can apply this one, when you know the market is just going to rise a little bit to your point and then it just reverses back. So that is when you can apply the sell order. Now what's confusion to so many people, they don't use these two. The one I'm going to explain over here, and I'll show you where you can just apply them. So let's talk about that is buy stop. Okay, and when we just talk about the buy stop, assume now this market is moving this way. Okay, this market has been moving this way. Okay, and then you realize there is this point here. Okay, so unajua, or maybe there is a news that we are waiting, and maybe it is going to strengthen the currency, the base currency, and the price is going to go high. So you just know that if price ikifika hapa itaendelea kuenda juu. If it breaks this point, then is the price cut, this is the current point. So unajua ikifika hapa itaendelea kuenda juu, okay, and not reversing, itaendelea kuenda juu. So what you do is to put the buy stop, so that when this price reaches here, it will start going up. So unajua hiyo price ikifika mahala hapo is just going to go up. Okay, that is what you have to put there, because you can, I think where you can just apply this is maybe where you are expecting the base currencies to strengthen and you're expecting the price to go very, very high. Okay, so if this price breaks this and goes up this way, then you just be in profit, because umenunua hapa when the price was here, so it just went and went and went. So the reason you are doing this is because maybe the news that you are expecting can weaken the base currency and the price goes down right over here, and then your order will not be executed and you will be on the safe side. Okay, so that is how to be safe. So when we come over here to talk about the sell stop, of course you know we are talking the opposite of buy stop. Assume now this price has just been moving this way, and you just know when the price breaks this point, is going to go down this way. So what you do, you put a sell stop here, so that when it breaks this point right down on over here, it will just continue going down. But what if it does not touch this point and it is maybe reaches here and goes higher? So your order will not be executed. What if it reaches this point and then it executes your order and then start going up? You'll be in loss. Okay, so you have to know where to put exactly the sell stop and buy stop. To give them brief about whatever we have talked about over here is very simple. This is simple to do this way. On the market, this is executed instantly when you are just placing your order. On the buy limit, you are predicting the market is just going to go down, and you have to wait for this to reach the lowest point you want to buy at. On the sell limit, you are waiting for the market to rise until to the upper level where you want to start selling at, so that you can have high pips. On the buy stop, you are predicting that the market is going to be very continuous. When it breaks that point, that point higher than that is going to go crazy, is going to go up. On the sell stop, you are predicting that the market, when it breaks a certain point, when it is going down, it is going to go down and more down. So this is how you can just explain all these 1 2 3 4 5 of them, that you can just be very easy. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. I love comments. I like when you like the video, and I like when you subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye. See the link in the description so that you can see the platform that I use to trade, and that is FXPesa. And when you just join using my link, you always be getting free classes. So in this video, I'll just be talking about what you always see when you just click trade on MT4 or MT5. So this is what you just see. So we are going to explain what is balance, equity, margin level, and all that, so that you can just have a successful trend. Before even we start, make sure that you go down over there, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notification bell, you'll just be notified anytime I just upload a new video. And yes, this is the MT4. In the MT5, when you just go, for example, you can see there's an open trend. Actually, you cannot see the margin level, margin and free margin, and equity also. Equity will just see it, but you cannot see the other three if you don't have the open position. But let's just talk about these because they are very easy to explain. Though at the time I was starting, becomes some people actually trend, but they don't even know what things are, right? So that is what I'm going to explain actually in this video, and they're just going to be very amazing. Now let's just start with balance. And before even you just start with balance, what you see up here, there's something that you just see up here, and that is you see something written 14 here. So this is balance. Okay, so this means when you see this sign here looking green, that means you are in profit. But when you just go into loss, this sign over here, all this upper part that look, I don't know whether this color is blue, this part will be in red if you just be in loss. So that is how you just have to know that if you're in profit, like now, you just be, this sign will be like this will just be in blue color. But when you are in loss, all that sign will be painted, that is red. Let's talk about what you see over here. We have this. So we have this is balance, and this represents the balance, and this means that this is the initial capital before opening the position. So this is your money before opening the trend, before you open the trend. So that indicates the money you had in your account before you open the trend. So before open this trend here, I had this amount of money. So that is what just indicate over there, just indicating the money you earned initially before opening any trend, before doing anything. That is the balance. Let's just go to the next one, which is over here, which is equity. So equity over here actually represent, you can see that this shows that this is the balance plus profit or capital or loss, sorry. So actually you can just add, if you maybe have made profit so far, you can add. If you have a running trend, maybe here you can see, for example, over here I have a profit of 0.14. It's the same thing that appears right above over here. So, and you can see if I have $0.14, then I earn plus balance, which is 9.01, then I get the above money, which is the equity, which is $9.15. So that is how to get equity. Okay, Now let's just go to the next one, which is free margin. Now the free margin, actually this is money in the trading account available for trading. Okay, this is the money left after maybe you have opened the position. This is the money left for you to do a trend. This is actually the money that is left for you to trend. Okay, okay, let me just explain. I have to explain this. So when you go to the margin, let me just explain these three because I'll just explain them as once. Now when it comes to margin, you can see this open trend over here. This trend, this open position, it has taken me $3 to open this position. So for an open position, you need, that is $3.14 to open such kind of position, and that is what we call margin. You need this amount of money to open such what? A position. There can be also be another maybe positions over here. No matter how many of them there will be, their total equity will just be, their total margin will just appear downward over here. Okay, now that's very nice. Yeah? So this is why you see how much as your position taken. Hiyo position umeopen hapo, hiyo position umefungua, imekula pesa ngapi, imechukua pesa ngapi, how much at it used. Okay, this position is used how much? 3.14, and that is what we call margin. Okay, now let's just go to the next thing, which is free margin. I'm going to explain this. And free margin, now you can see the one that suggests free, the remaining one, the free that is left, the one that is left. Okay, the one that is left. And you know your total equity, I say this is now your balance, that is your account, although you have not closed this trade. Now to get the free margin that is left for you, to get the free margin, that is to get the free margin, you have to subtract. Now your account balance is there, but that is your initial capital, but you account moved to this point 9.15 after making profit, but although you have not closed. Okay, now to get free margin, it's simple. You minus equity minus used margin, minus margin, that is open position, open margin. I hope this is becoming simple. Okay, so for you to get free margin, you have to subtract, that is like your total amount of money minus the open position, because your position took how much? That is $3. So our total now becomes what we have, that is our equity is 9.15. then we subtract how much is it being used to open this position is 3.14, and we have total $0.01. So this is our free margin. So this is our free margin over here, and that looks very amazing actually. So that is our free margin, how you just get your free margin. Now let's just go to the next step, which is margin level. So what's just this margin level represent? The margin level actually is the trading account that actually is the money that is needed. No, margin level, this just indicate how healthy is your account, how healthy is your trading. This is just indicate how healthy your trading account is. That's how you can just say in very simple terms, because there indicates that how healthy, how is your trading going in terms of a percentage for your open position. Let's say over here you're going a lot of loss here, and maybe let's say you are in -6 or $8 loss, then this margin will be below 100%, to just be below 100%, and they'll just be telling you, hey, you are in danger. Okay, let's just try to define this because it's just very simple. Now let's say for you to calculate actually what is the margin level, you have to obtain the equity, the amount of money that is in your total account, then you just divide by the used margin. That's very simple. That's very simple. How healthy is your account? Just take how much total is in your account and just divide how much it is being used. Ni ngapi zinatumika? Ni ngapi zinatumika hapa? And then you multiply by 100. Then you get how healthy your account. So if your account is above 100%, then you just know at least I'm good. But when your account is below 100, you just know you are in danger, and you have to really avoid that to be in danger. Okay, we are not talking how to that is move out of danger. Today we are talking how to calculate these things. So free margin, how do you calculate it? Equity is how much? 9.15 divided by used margin, which is 3.14 times 100. So this becomes what? 291.69%. Okay, so that's how actually you just calculate everything over here. And let's just, we send this, very simple. We send this is the money. This is the amount used to open position. So this is the amount of money that is used to open the position. Okay, so on a quick review, let's just conclude this on how we are saying, because it's very simple. So we start and here we said if you just want to the balance, that is the our balance here, that indicates the money that you had in your account before opening any trade, and our balance now becomes what? Our balance is 9.01. that is the balance. And now we just went to the equity. We said that the equity is the balance plus the profit or loss. That means that anytime if you close that trend that is running, that is what you get, and that is balance plus profit, you get equity. We send on the free margin, that is the money that is just remaining, the money in the trading account available for trading, and we just obtained that one by that is subtracting our total amount of money. If you close account now, that is equity minus the open position margin, which is on case 3.1 over here, and we got this amount of money over here as the free margin. And we went up to margin level percentage here, and we got that to get this percentage over here, we need to have equity divided by used margin times 100%, so that we can just get how healthy is our account. How healthy is our account? If it is above 100%, then we know we are in good terms. If it is below 100, then we know that situation is bad. And we went up to define what is margin, and we said the margin is the amount of money that is used to open the position, just like this over here. So that's how simple you just define this. Very simple like that. So if you like this video, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notification bell, you'll just be notified anytime when just upload a new video. If you just want to get started with the amazing platform that you can use to trade over here, that is FXPesa, there's a link in the description. Just join, deposit your money. You can even contact me on WhatsApp if you don't have knowledge of trading and all that, and we'll keep in touch. See you next time. Goodbye.